Hey guys, and welcome to the first recording of 2023. My SuperCoach team is finally done. I was going to record this yesterday, but then Yo dropped out injured, and I had absolutely no idea what to do. So this has come out 24 hours later. I've started my team. I finalized my team. Sorry, it is called Kneel Before Me Peasants this year. And I had to have Lockie Neal as a result because it's Neal as in Neale. Yeah, I know, I'm a genius. That's hilarious. That's fine. It's a terrible name, but I love it. At the same time, I usually have a weird name with characters, but I can't do that this year. Supercoach has not allowed me, and even emailed me and told me to change it. So this is my team. I'm going with a really weak backline. Doc Barati was good over the preseason. He's getting a lot of CBAs. You just got to pick him. I just can't not pick him. Crozier, I've heard a lot about him this preseason. Look, I've seen his scores. I refuse to pick Jones. Just refuse to pick his teammate Jones. And Crozier actually has a better average record. I could see him averaging about 75, and that will get him a 150k increase. So that's fantastic. Ginby, kind of a lock. McKenna, I think he'll start slow, but at least he'll play every week. Constable could be a big starter. He will probably lose his position when Weller is available in about a month's time. So I'm just hoping he can go bang for the first 3 or 4 weeks, make me a bunch of cash, and then I could probably move him on if he does eventually get dropped. Chesser, looks alright, mid as well. I don't mind it. I think that he'll do well. He'll get a lot of midfield time. It will be on the wing. I'm happy with him. Wilmot, yeah, he's going to get a lot of games. Will earn me a lot of cash. And Cowan, look, he's been named. He's in my team. I see the little green tick, so that's a tick for me. Laird, you've got to have him. I'm not picking him as my captain because GWS have said that they're going to tag him. I don't think that's alarm bells. I just don't think it's captain worthy this week. But I've just got to stick with him. Neil, I told you, he's got an amazing record as well against his opponent this week, which is Port Adelaide. So, yep, he'll be my captain if Doc does not absolutely dominate the Tigers, which I think he will do. And I've got Drury as my loop. So if Doc goes bang, scores 150, then I'll put Neil on my bench and just sub in Drury. Bont, Gunn, I think he's going to have a huge season. Could go for the Brownlow. Green, I think he's going to have a breakout. Setterfield's my little POD risky mid-pricer. Screw it. It's got like a 4% or 5% ownership or something like that. I'm going for it. I think that he's finally going to be playing in a position that benefits him. We've seen him in his first season in 2020 when he actually played as an inside midfielder at Carlton. His first season at Carlton, he was killing it. And then for some reason they moved him to the wing and he sucked. Like, how about this? Just play your players in the positions that they play their best footy in, which I think Essendon's going to do because they're screaming out. They've been screaming out for a hard-bodied, big-bodied, inside midfielder to help their outside midfielders, and I just think that he's going to be playing in that position, and if he does, he's going to kill it. Hopper's a must-have. He's going to average 90-something. He's playing centre. Ashcroft, must-have rookie. McKenzie dominated in the preseason. I think that he's a must-have. Phillips, I think he's going to get a lot of CBAs. He's going to play a lot of weeks. He's not a rookie, like a traditional rookie. I think that he's one of those players that he's a rookie price because of the glandular fever that he had last year, but he is going to absolutely kill it this year. He's going to make you cash. He's a good bench relief as well. Should be available when it comes to the buys. I think I'll trade him out after the buys. I think this kid is going to be a great pick. Must have. Oscar Baker, if he gets named, he's in my team. If he doesn't get named, he's out. Drury, I don't think he will be named. If he is named, I'm going to actually take him out because I've only got Drury there because I don't think he'll be named. So if he's named round one, I'm actually going to take him out because I need a loop. So I'm picking him because I think he will eventually play. I just hoping it's not round one. Darcy, yeah, look, I've had a lot of rucks in my team, and I just keep going back to Darcy. To be honest, I'm still contemplating O'Brien from Adelaide, but I'm gonna go the Darcy. And if O'Brien kills it, like I think he will, then I'll just trade him. I'll just trade him back in, and then I'll just do do one of those trades where I just sort of rectify my mistakes, my correction phase, which will be leading into round 3 when prices fluctuate. Marshall, lock. Radaglia, I can't go out there with... I just can't go out there with at least one player in reserve in my ruck. We've only got one reserve ruckman. I just can't do it. I need to have a reserve ruckman out there, especially with Darcy and Marshall, who, let's be real, they don't play full seasons. They're going to miss a week here and there, and I need that cover. I refuse to have Madden, who's just not going to play this year. Even if he wasn't injured for the first 10 weeks of the season, he's just not going to play this year. So I refuse to have absolutely no cover. So I'm going with the Radaglia. He actually is going to be playing as an intercepting defender, so he should score alright and make some cash for me as well. Dunkley, Cogs, Rosie, Taranto in my forward line. They're just locks. They're going to be the top 4 forwards by the end of the season, unless they get injured or something happens. They're locks. Goulden, let's be real, smashed it this preseason. He looks like he's got a lot of upside. I'd rather be on it than off it and regretting it later. I can easily trade him down to a Bruin, who is the player that I wish that I had. I wish that I had Bruin, but I can't afford him because I'm going to back Setterfield instead. But worst case scenario, if Goulden doesn't perform and Setterfield don't perform, I'm just going to trade out Setterfield and Goulden and then bring in James Kelly, or Josh Kelly, Jelly, if he does dominate, and then bring in Bruin, because I think that those two are the next best inline players that I don't have, but I don't want to change my structure again, and I think I'm just going to stick with this. Philippou, look, St Kilda are a basket case. They have so many injuries. There's no way this kid's not getting a run through the midfield at some point in the early rounds. Just make the cash and then just bail on him. Fergus Green, yeah, he looks okay in the preseason. He'll get a lot of games. I've had him all preseason. I actually spoke about him on my Twitter when he was first picked up by the Hawks, and I've had him all the way through. I think the kid's going to play a lot of footy and make me some cash. Davey, he's making his debut. He's got DDP status. Just pick him, honestly. It'll allow me to put him into the midfield if I really need some cover. That's my team. That's my team that I've started with. I'm happy with it. If you want, guys, do follow me on Twitter. This is not my Twitter. Where's my Twitter? This is my Twitter, Nerds for Life SC. So it's at Nerds for Life SC. You'll get all my updates on there. I do, comment a lot, and I do post a lot of updates, news, all that fun stuff. And a lot of, POD options, as you can see here. The blog is nerdsforlife.com. There it is up there. You can see some of my articles here, which you guys have been hopefully reading. Follow me on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. I don't post much on Instagram. All of those things. I'm on everything. Or YouTube, if you're watching this on YouTube too, as well. And I'll be constantly making weekly updates too. Now, I'm also going to be talking about AFL Fantasy this year. I'm giving it a crack. Fuck it. I'm giving it a crack. I'm going to go with this side. This is... Bo's not playing. Shit. Gotta make a change. Who am I going to change in? Oh my god. I don't even know how this works. Alright, I'm going to trade out Bo's. And then I'm going to probably bring in Crozier. That'll be the player that I do bring in for Bose. So he's not playing, so I've got to make that change. This is my side to begin with. This is the first ever season that I've ever taken a crack at AFL Fantasy. So don't judge me too much. I'm going to give it a go. I will make some weekly updates, but I'm not expecting to do very well. I'm learning this game. It is new. My, SuperCoach is my main one. This is second. Let's see how we do. I've also got a SuperCoach draft league, so there's probably enough AFL fantasy going around for everybody. I'll be making weekly, regular updates. So stay tuned. It'll all be on my Twitter, as I mentioned, as well as my Facebook and Instagram and YouTube and TikTok. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Good luck this week for your first round of AFL 2023. Thank you.